Welcome to Radio US. On February 21st, 2025, Donald Trump delivered a grand and expansive address during the swearing-in ceremony of Howard Lutnick as Secretary of Commerce. The speech mixed personal anecdotes with a vision for America's future, emphasizing resilience, patriotism, and the boundless potential of its people. One of the central stories he recounted was that of Howard Lutnick, a man forever marked by the tragedy of September 11, 2001. Howard, once at the helm of Cantor Fitzgerald, a dominant Wall Street firm, faced unimaginable loss when nearly all his employees perished in the World Trade Center attacks. Trump described how, on that fateful morning, Howard deviated from his routine to take his son Kyle to school, a decision that saved his life. Overcome with grief, Howard did not succumb to despair, but rebuilt his company and provided financial support to the families of his lost colleagues. This story, rich with courage and tenacity, reinforced Trump's broader message that America, despite its hardships, possesses an inherent strength capable of transforming loss into triumph. He emphasized that stories like Howard's are a testament to the resilience of the American people, who, despite facing adversities, continue to push forward with determination and grit. Throughout the speech, Trump interwove economic policies into his narrative, stressing the need for fair trade, reciprocal tariffs, and the elimination of government waste and fraud. He painted a future where companies like Apple would pour investments into the American economy, revitalizing struggling industries. He declared his unwavering commitment to the American worker and the strength of the economy. Trump argued that America's future prosperity depends on fostering an environment where innovation can thrive, emphasizing the need for deregulation to allow businesses to expand and flourish without bureaucratic interference. Reflecting on his own journey in business, Trump spoke of the relentless work ethic that propelled him to success, drawing parallels between himself and Lutnick. He maintained that leadership is defined not by ease, but by one's ability to persevere. With his characteristic blend of humor and gravitas, he shared light-hearted family anecdotes while reinforcing deeper themes of duty, sacrifice, and resilience. He highlighted that success is never guaranteed, but is earned through hard work and an unwavering commitment to one's goals. His personal story was meant to inspire others to believe in their ability to overcome obstacles and achieve greatness, no matter their starting point. Trump also addressed global trade, criticizing unfair tariffs imposed by foreign nations while reaffirming his administration's commitment to reciprocal tariffs. He stated that the U.S. would no longer tolerate economic practices that disadvantage its workers and businesses. His vision extended beyond policy. He called for all Americans to embrace self-reliance, national pride, and a renewed focus on domestic production and innovation. He elaborated on how bringing manufacturing jobs back to American soil would reduce dependence on foreign economies and ensure long-term stability for future generations. He underscored that a strong economy, driven by domestic production and strategic international trade agreements, would provide more opportunities for middle-class families and small businesses. The speech carried political overtones, as Trump took jabs at past administrations, vowing sweeping reforms to restore fiscal discipline and government transparency. He positioned himself as a champion of the people, ready to correct past mistakes and usher in a new era of accountability and prosperity. He criticized media bias, but asserted that the American people saw through the spin, recognizing the tangible benefits of his policies. He insisted that the mainstream media has often misrepresented facts, creating unnecessary divisions among citizens, and he urged Americans to focus on the bigger picture, strengthening the nation from within. Trump's address also touched on national security and foreign policy, reinforcing America's commitment to a strong defense. He declared that the nation would never cower in the face of global threats, outlining strategies to safeguard sovereignty and bolster military readiness. He spoke at length about his administration's efforts to build a stronger military, secure the nation's borders, and invest in cutting-edge defense technologies to ensure the U.S. remains a global superpower. He emphasized that protecting American interests abroad would require decisive leadership and a willingness to confront adversarial nations with strength and determination. As his speech neared its conclusion, Trump reflected on his family's role in his journey, acknowledging their unwavering support. He framed his mission as a commitment to all hard-working Americans, stating that he was there not just for himself, but for every citizen who has ever dreamed of a brighter future. The address, both a rallying cry and a blueprint for the future, left the audience with a sense of optimism and determination. He urged Americans to come together regardless of political affiliation and work toward a future where opportunity is accessible to all. He reiterated that a strong and united country would pave the way for generations of success and prosperity. To ensure the audience grasped the significance of his policies, Trump further elaborated on the role of energy independence in securing the country's economic future. He stated that by utilizing America's vast natural resources, the country could reduce its reliance on foreign energy markets, driving down costs for consumers while strengthening the economy. He called upon lawmakers to support initiatives that promote clean energy innovation without over-regulating key industries, striking a balance between environmental responsibility and economic growth. Trump also stressed the importance of education reform, arguing that American students should have access to world-class education systems that prepare them for the evolving job market. He proposed an increased focus on technical education, vocational training, and STEM fields to equip the next generation with the skills necessary for future economic success. He insisted that school choice should be expanded to allow parents greater control over their children's education, ensuring that every student receives the best opportunities available regardless of socioeconomic background. In his final remarks, Trump expressed gratitude for the support he has received throughout his political career, acknowledging the hard-working citizens who have placed their faith in his leadership. He promised to continue advocating for policies that uplift the American people, ensuring that prosperity is not limited to the privileged few, but extends to all who are willing to work for it. His words left a lasting impact, serving as a call to action for those who believe in the promise of a stronger, more self-sufficient America. His speech underscored a vision of unity, strength, and economic prosperity, one that resonated with his supporters and positioned America as a beacon of opportunity and hope for generations to come. Thank you for tuning in to Radio US. We appreciate your support. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting updates and content. Stay connected and stay informed.